Oh no, it's another 20-something holding a non-handheld mic talking about
All
film.
right. Hi, I'm going to talk about what the channel is and what I'm doing.
What is this? Where am I?
Full disclosure, I came up with the name of this channel in like 5 seconds, but this is just me documenting my thought process as a filmmaker, mainly as a screenwriter. There might be a few off-brand videos about like acting or cinematography, but screenwriting is definitely where I'm most comfortable. I want to do videos about bigger topics like, should a script be a good read, all the way down to smaller things like the nuances of like how often should you use a parenthetical. Now, in no way do I feel like I can be some kind of like authority when it comes to filmmaking. I'm still very much at the beginning of my journey. So what the f am I trying to do? Let me introduce myself real quick.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm an indie filmmaker. I've spent a lot of time writing, usually on like the same one or two projects for an unhealthy, borderline obsessive amount of time. I've directed a handful of shorts that I wrote. I worked as a DP/camera op on a feature film. I did some documentary work with a world champion MMA fighter, and I finished 2 feature screenplays, one of which I'm converting into a series currently. I kind of feel like I've done a lot and a little at the same time, but I want to do more.
What are you trying to do?
Stick with me. A while ago, I was researching lenses for the Blackmagic Pixis, and I was with a coworker, and I was a little bit further along in my filmmaking journey, so I was talking to him about the differences between anamorphic and spherical lenses. We came across this video of this guy, and he started talking about the chromatic aberration in this lens, and my coworker turns to me, and he's like, "What is chromatic aberration?" And I look back at him and I'm like, I have no idea, but let's look into what it is. It's kind of the gist of what I'm trying to do here. I had something that I came across that I had no knowledge of, and through teaching my coworker, I was teaching myself, and we both learned something. It was kind of mutually beneficial. I think when you put yourself on a platform to teach, you kind of have to hold yourself accountable, and you really have to know what it is you're talking about. Having this channel really makes me want to study filmmaking and not passively gain knowledge on like a need-to-know basis. So for example, right now I'm working on a video where I'm talking about like my screenwriting process, and it's never really been something that I've put down on paper. Like, it's just kind of been thoughts and habits that I instinctually do. And now that I'm like tangibly putting it on paper, I'm contradicting myself at certain points, and there are other aspects that can be improved upon, and that's just great. And so I'm hoping that through me doing this, through me putting it out there, maybe it can help you save a little bit of time.
Who is this for?
If you're at the point where you're like securing funding and you don't have skeleton crews anymore, and you're working with cameras outside of like the prosumer category, I don't think I can really help you. But if you're at the beginning of your filmmaking journey, I hope that me sharing my experiences, my thoughts, I can alleviate some of the pain and stress of getting into this, and hopefully save you some time in the process. That's it.